This new world we inhabit can be a strange and terrifying place to call home. It's dangerous outside the gates of Astera, and no hunter should journey into the wild lands unaccompanied. Thankfully, we didn't travel here alone. Behind every great hunter is a loyal Palico. But what exactly are these strange bipedal cat creatures, and what is their relationship to the Hunters Guild? My name is Strawfoot, and these are the Lynians. There are 5 known species of Lynians recorded in the history of our world. These are Felynes, Melynxes, Grimalkynes, Shakalaka, and Uroktor. Felines are the most well-known species of Lynian. They are small bipedal cats, typically tan in color with brown paw print markings, although a great variety of colors and patterns are possible. Originally, they lived only in the wilds of the Old World in primitive hunter-gatherer tribes. However, sometime during the Second Age, small numbers of these creatures began integrating themselves into human and Wyverian society. Felines living in human society most commonly find employment as cooks, farmers, or housekeepers. They often take up these services in exchange for food or Felyne. Some very brave felines are chosen by hunters to become Palicos. Palicos accompany hunters in the field and support them in battle against monsters. A well-trained Palico is even capable of bringing down large monsters by itself. There is a common misconception surrounding our Lynian companions, and more specifically felines, which I feel needs further explanation. Many hunters I have spoken to worry that the felines who served them have been somehow enslaved by the human race or exist within our communities as a sort of lower caste. In fact, nothing could be further from the truth. While it is true felines are not paid in Zeni for their services, this is because in Lynian culture, there is no real concept of currency. The feline has no real use for Zeni. According to the laws of the Hunters Guild, felines are equal citizens of the realm, and as such hold all the same rights and privileges as a human or Wyverian. In fact, some felines have even risen to positions of great power within our society. The most notable of these is the mysterious feline known as Felyne, who attained the rank of Guild Knight within the Hunters Guild. If you are familiar with Guild Knights, then you know that they outrank hunters in the guild and serve as elite guards, tasked not only with protecting major population centers, but also with the job of policing hunters and enforcing guild policy and hunting restrictions. Recent years have seen the creation of several feline villages, such as Chico Sands and Poca Poca Village. The cats in these villages have apparently taken what they have learned living in human and Wyverian villages and cities, and used the knowledge to build their own communities. Melynxes appear very similar to felines, however they have only one possible fur coloration, which is a black-white paw print pattern. Like felines, Melynxes have integrated themselves into many human and Wyverian villages. They serve most often as cooks and housekeepers, and are even occasionally chosen to become Palicos. All Melynxes are kleptomaniacs. They will steal anything they can get their adorable little paws on. They are also extremely sensitive to Felyne and will attempt to steal this plant, even ignoring more valuable targets if it is available. Melynxes, like felines, don't seem to place much value on Zeni or other objects valuable to humans and Wyverians. All of the items they steal are left as offerings to small stone cat statues in their dens. It is unclear if this is a religious ritual or tradition, or if they just don't have anything better to do with the object. Grimalkynes are a more primitive relative of the feline and are found only in the New World. Unlike felines, Grimalkynes have never attempted to learn human language or made any effort to integrate themselves into human society. Although Grimalkynes are largely antisocial creatures, they have been known to assist human hunters and Palicos in the field, and can communicate effectively with felines when necessary. Shakalakas are small humanoid creatures who live in primitive tribal communities. Shakalakas in the wild are usually hostile to human hunters and often attack on sight, throwing bombs and boomerangs and using primitive stone swords. A shakalaka's mask is a status symbol within the tribe. The more elaborate or outrageous the mask, the higher the status of the shakalaka. When a shakalaka is born, it is given a very simple mask. When a shakalaka comes of age, it must undertake a journey to find its own mask as a sort of coming-of-age ritual. The Gajalakas are a tribe of Shakalakas found living only in the New World. On the surface, they appear very similar to Old World tribes. However, research into their society and biology is ongoing, and we still have much to learn about the Gajalaka. The most famous Shakalakas are Cha-Cha and Kayamba. These two young Shakalakas met a hunter outside of Moga village while on their first mask quest. They joined the hunter, and by using the first stage technology of an ancient mask, they ultimately helped the hunter defeat the massive elder dragon Sadeas, saving Moga village from certain destruction. The Uroktor are a species of owl-like Lynians who live only in the wildest frontiers of the Old World, far from human civilization. Much like Grimalkynes, they live only in primitive tribal communities and appear to have little interest in human and Wyverian civilization. Currently, very little is known about these strange tribal creatures. However, research is ongoing. We still have so much to learn about the Uroktor, about all the Lynians really. Lynians may seem strange and primitive, but I think there's a valuable lesson that they can teach us. You see, as human hunters, we have a tendency to lose sight of what's really important. Sometimes we can be so focused on collecting that next piece of gear or piling up Zenny and reputation points that we miss the joy of the hunt. Lynians, they're not like that. They don't build city walls to separate themselves from nature or from each other, and they never lose sight of what really matters in life: teamwork, companionship, living a balanced life, and a respect for nature. These things, they come naturally to the Lynian. As always, this has been Strawfoot. Thanks so much for watching my video, and hey, make sure to click all those buttons, okay? Oh, and wait, there's one more thing. I've got this Patreon page now, so if you want to see some more exclusive lore videos, go check that out. Until next time, peace out.